particular entities, not parties, not political parties, but particular entities.
So how about, is there a movement right now at present at these areas? Because the mainstream media doesn't give we don't have a good knowledge about what is happening in the ground level. Are there good tribal movements and Adivasis movements which has been protesting there like that in these areas against this police?
Yes, there are important movements which are protesting against these tendencies, and which are because in order to secure their own survival, in order to be able to hold on to their land, in order to stay on in their houses even after those houses have been burnt, people have come back to their villages and rebuilt their houses. So in such a situation, there are important movements both in Bastar and the rest of Chhattisgarh, which have been fighting for the rights of the people of Chhattisgarh, and particularly for the rights of the Adivasis of Chhattisgarh.
So actually, how do you see the civil society at the present civil society on the struggle areas, the civil society reaction? What do you say about the civil societies, the response?
I think that there are people, there are sections of society in Chhattisgarh who are responding to this challenge in a very positive fashion, and to secure the rights of the oppressed in Chhattisgarh. But I think that in general, the middle classes are happy with the newfound. There are sections of the middle classes whose condition has improved under the globalization regime, and these people whose conditions have improved under the globalization, liberalization regime, they are not able to see that the future is going to their interests are going to be compromised in the future, and they feel they are happy with the current situation. But there are large sections of the middle classes who are also protesting against the way in which, in the name of eminent domain, the common property resources and land and water are being sequestered and handed over to the interests of corporate capital.
So actually, the question which I was asking earlier, also let me explain a little more actually. So the way you were put behind the prisons for the work what you are doing under the tribals as a doctor there, and the police put you under sedition and tortured you for the last 2 years, I suppose.
I was not tortured.
Achha, put in prison?
Yes, not tortured.
Achha, okay.
I was put in prison.
Put in prison for
yes.
2 years.
Yes, 2.5.
2.5 years. For the 2.5 years, there was a mass public coming out actually, voicing out for you. But I was also failed to see.
There was a national and an international campaign.
Yeah, a campaign.
Yes.
And there was so many things actually. But the same crowd was not for the tribals coming forward. So that one is, do you find, because this question was asked for Balagopal also. Balagopal, when he was arrested, and there was a big movement in AP, and when he came out, press was asking, how do you see this response which you get? So that so same thing. What I want to ask, like Soni Sori and other people, when they are put behind bars, more than Soni Sori, even the movements which are happening there, the tortures as police does it. Why such a kind of a response they are lacking to get?
I think that the people are protesting to a very large extent. I don't think that it is correct to say that there is a lack of response.
Okay.
I think that there is a major protest against the state-based violence, both infrastructural violence as well as military violence that is taking place. there is large scale protest, but I think that as I said, that the classes which are benefiting from the globalization liberalization regime, they are not able to see that their interests will soon be compromised, and so they are going along with the myth of of well-being that is propagated by globalization, and once they understand their own interests, then they will participate in this.
So, from your comment, how do you comment on Soni Sori's issue? This is not like you would have commented earlier. You commented earlier also, but on Soni Sori issue, because I was quite astonished to find, which I was asking Haragopal also. What was astounding is when Soni Sori was prisoned, there were letters actually. It was talking about her private parts, the way she was tortured in the prison, and it was like an emotional thing, which I was not that comfort with that. So I just want to ask you is your comment on that issue of Soni Sori's arrest actually.
As far as Soni Sori's arrest was, I think that it is an outrageous instance of her being denied her rights as a citizen of India. There is no, I don't think there is any question about the fact that she has been, that her rights have been trampled upon, and and she's been kept in jail for such a long period of time, and she has in police custody. She has been tortured. She told the judges when she was being taken into police custody that people were going to torture her, and the judges failed to take any forestalling action. So I think that Soni Sori has been, her rights as a citizen of India have been severely compromised.
And will she be coming out? Is it possible?
I'm not able to. I'm not in a situation.
Comment on that. Okay.
In a situation to comment on that.
When is your judgment, sir? You are on bail, no? When is your judgment?
My case is I have been convicted by the trial court, and I have been given the punishment of life imprisonment. Supreme Court granted me bail and suspension of sentence, and now I have appealed against the judgment in the trial court,